Welcome back, guys, and stay tuned because in our countdown to 72, we're up to the Black Album here on Critical Hits
and Bad Misses.
Hello again, guys and gals, and welcome back to the channel. My name's Clay.
And I'm Bo.
And today, in our countdown to 72 seasons, we have finally made it to the Black Album. And the Black Album was Bo's favorite Metallica album of all time. We're going to do, I think, what is his favorite Metallica song of all time. And with that being the case, I'm going to let Bo explain the song that we're doing and the reason why we are doing it.
Okay. The song that is one of my favorites off the Black Album. Is not one that was in the public's eye one of the biggest hits they've had. The song I liked just hit me because that was right when I was really into the role-playing game Vampire, the Masquerade. And the name of the song is Of Wolf and Man. And it's a song about a werewolf, a man turning into a werewolf, all that stuff. And I thought that was cool as shit, you know. And I just fell in love with the song, and that was one of my favorite songs off the Black Album. Now, I loved all the songs, but this one is one of my favorites. And it goes back to my gaming roots. So that's why I was like, when Clay said, we're going to do A Wolf and Man, I was like, yes. I was so happy.
Yeah, Of Wolf and Man was great song. There were many songs off the Black Album. Well, again, the Black Album was, commercially their most successful album ever of all time. Mm-hmm. It is what took Metallica and took them from being Metallica to Metallica. I mean, they became a household name at that time to where, I mean, even if a person did not grow up in that era, you know, if our parents have even heard at some point or another the name Metallica, do they realize it sometimes? Maybe not. But everybody that has any kind of entertainment device, whether that be radio, whether that be television, whether that be their phone, whatever, at some point or another has seen or heard the name Metallica.
Oh, yes.
And the Black Album is the reason for that. So, I wanted to do something just a little bit different with this performance. We have largely been watching live performances, but I wanted to go back to the 1999 S&M concert where they played live with the San Francisco Symphony Orchestra and Michael Kamen. And this, to me, is a fabulous performance of the song. So I hope you guys enjoy this one today. Here is Metallica with the San Francisco Symphony Orchestra doing Of Wolf and Man.
This one is usually titled Of Wolf and Man, but tonight it's Of Wolfgang and Man. I don't get it.
Excellent performance.
Definitely excellent performance. And all I could feel was that song in a movie or TV, something with that orchestra playing in the background. got that whole suspenseful feel to it and everything. I've never heard this performance, and I was glad I have. Man, it was phenomenal.
That performance with the San Francisco Orchestra, and around the same time frame, they released a video called "Cunning Stunts" that they had done. Those actually are like two of my favorites of all time, and they've gotten to the point these days where almost every concert that they do is recorded and made public, for people to look at and whatever. But still, to go back to the late 90s, early 2000 era with that performance, and again the Cunning Stunts, those were, to me, probably my favorite two concerts, at least in the earlier days when we were limited on the number of live performances that we had access to.
Correct.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say the whole time too, that whole song just made me feel the transformation of the man into a wolf, the werewolf feel to it. To me, they did a wonderful job on that. And I could just see, if it was in some alternate universe, I could see them being a pack of wolves,
right?
Werewolves, as just a whole tribe of werewolves.
Yeah, you have to often wonder, when you look at something like that, and you look at bands, and you look at with the eyes that we see certain things through, when it comes to the D&D and the vampires and the supernatural and stuff like that. Yes, I agree with that 100%. Metallica was definitely a band made up of werewolves. There was not a single vampire in that band. It was werewolves from day one, all the way back to Dave Mustaine and Ron McGovney and Cliff Burton. I mean, those guys were werewolves, the same as Jason Newsted, now Robert Trujillo. I mean, all of these guys, yes, Metallica is definitely a band of werewolves when it comes to something of that nature. So, with that being said, of Wolf and Man, San Francisco Symphony Orchestra, the S&M concert, that performance there, from me, my vote, 10 successes. Oh, wait a minute.
10 successes.
10 complete successes. Now, somebody's watching this and going, wait a minute, that ain't right. Okay, well, this is what that means. Okay, so that's a critical hit, all right? But in terms of the vampire game and the werewolf game, you had success rate.
Yes.
You know, and you, the more successes you got, the better your end was on whatever it was you were trying to perform. So this one here got 10 successes.
That is phenomenal because 3 successes is a complete success. So 10 of them, boy, that's overkill. So yes.
Well, we rolled some 10s and we got to re-roll for extra successes. And
I'm telling you what,
we got the automatic.
I'm going to have to go with you because it's 10 successes for me too then.
So how many of the old school gamers would have got that reference right off the bat beforehand, before I explained it? But anyway, guys, we had a really good time with this one here today. Next week will be another double upload. Next week will be load and reload. So make sure to get in the comments either on the Eye of the Beholder video or on this one here, what you would like to see from the load album, from the reload album. We appreciate you for being here with us today. Make sure to hit the like button, the subscribe button, the notification bell, so you know when we put up new videos here on Critical Hits
and Bad Misses.